How do you draw the parallel of what's normal, what's liking something versus like what is an addictive behavior? Often I will refer to addiction as something that can cause chaos and crisis in your life, something that sometimes shrinks the scope of your life. The things you're interested in, the things that you derive pleasure from, become less and less. Different indicators for addiction from a clinical standpoint, right? You gain some sort of tolerance, right? Like you need more and more of that particular substance to derive the desired effect, right? When you don't have that substance, you find yourself going through a lot of physical, psychological, emotional discomfort, also known as withdrawal. To really simplify understanding addiction, there are two components to it. One is the obsession, right? I think another, the cognitive piece, and then the compulsion is the action, acting on it. I take another, I take another. For a lot of people, they start to understand that they are addicted when a line gets crossed such that they are no longer necessarily enjoying the substance or having fun, but they are now using it to maintain some sort of homeostasis, to feel okay, to not feel sick. It's not even about deriving pleasure anymore. And that's where people start to have the light bulb go off, where they realize that they are pursuing a particular substance, a particular action or behavior, even though they woke up that morning swearing to themselves they didn't want to or they had no intention. And by the end of the day, finding that they could not help but continue to ruminate or think about that thing and feeling that their will has been broken or that they can't control the need or that they can't feel okay without that particular thing in their life, only to find themselves repeating the cycle, feeling guilt and shame about it, and then really getting stuck in this deadly cycle.